You think you know everything about a FIFA 25 career mode? Oh, sorry, FC 25 career mode. Think again. Today, I'm gonna reveal to you 5 hidden features that will take your gameplay in this career mode game to the next level. All these 5 features matter because you're gonna have more fun playing this game and learn about how you can actually do these features. So let's get straight into feature number 1. The first hidden feature I want to talk to you guys about is advanced dynamic potential. So, the dynamic potential system has been revamped for FC25, and what I mean by that is player performance, morale, team form, and game time now in FC25 have an even stronger impact on potential growth. So, for example, I have Verbruggen at the club, and if I played Vitek instead of him, Vitek will have grown. But since if I didn't loan him out and he was just in the club, his rating would stay 66 or even go to 67, which is why game time is super important. And if he plays well while playing, he will grow even further. If he plays worse, he's not going to grow at all, maybe. Look at my last year. I've played him all this season. Let me show you guys. 13 games, he's not grown any rating because he's not been playing well. So you have to rotate your squad to keep backups growing as well as the first team. That's tip number 1 for this hidden feature. And also, you can train players to change positions or enhance weak areas in their game. For example, if I go to development plan here, you can see that Malassia's passing and defending and physicality probably isn't as good as you want it for a left back. So if I wanted to, I could change his position to, for example, a centre back or a right back, or I could improve on this by setting a development on him, sorry, like a false back, and then he'll develop in those areas. So obviously you might think, oh, I already know this. I already know this. Team form. Look at it. I'm just gonna go into the calendar, you guys. I've played all of these games. Look at this. Look at this. This does not look pretty. Hold on. Since the start, let's say November, I was on such good form, unbeaten for 2, 4, 5, 6 games, one loss, and then I lose 2 in a row. Then I get back into a bit of a run after a European 1, 2, 4, 6 unbeaten run, and then I go ahead and lose 4 games in a row, 5 games in a row, win one, win two, and then I lost and lost. And I bet you guys, if I go into this Arsenal game, I'm gonna lose as well. Maybe not because it's a club game actually, but team form is so important, and that contributes to player morale as well. And yeah, now tip number 2 or hidden feature number. Player personality profiles is the hidden feature number 2. Obviously, in FC25, they introduced the personality traits that influence how players behave on and off the pitch, and those traits affect morale, transfer behavior, and team chemistry. So you have to pay attention to these personalities when you scout players. Build teams around complementary personalities. Avoid chasing just leaders, captains, the underdog, the players who aren't that good. Don't just do that. Like, because if you sign all of leader personalities in your midfield, for example, you can actually boost the team morale, but at the same time, they will clash with each other, and those players won't play as well. I'm going to show you an example of this now. If I go, for example, Ronaldo, you can see, and also this, why this is hidden. It's because it doesn't actually say anywhere what their personality trait is, but you can tell by a player's performance in real life and their play styles. Ronaldo has all of these play styles, target forward. No, that's his role, sorry. Where can I see his play style? Yeah, there you go. Power shot, power has a flair, tricks, he likes to go himself. Maybe he's a bit egoistic, doesn't have any passing play styles. So that's what I mean. That's why it's a hidden feature. So you don't sign too many other Ronaldo players, or your team might not be as good as at passing and playing tiki-taka games. And also his morale will go down if you sign too many of those types of players. So that's hidden feature number 2, personality traits or player personality, which is what clubs in real life actually used to sign some players as well. So now it's time to go to hidden feature number 3. Hidden feature number 4 is obviously, sorry. No, wait, are we on feature number 3 or 4? I think we're on hidden feature number 3. It's scout recommendation, or I've ex- I've kind of summarized it in that word, but what I actually mean is how when you scout players, they provide a more detailed player comparison potentials actually, making it easier to find hidden gems or players that fit your team better. Look beyond the overall ratings, for example. Alex Miller is a keeper, that was probably a bad comparison, but look at Harvey Barnes, for example, and look at a player like Abdul Fattawu or Hudson Odoi. They might provide something more. A player like Hudson Odoi might provide something more than Harvey Barnes when you go in depth in the stats for your team. It's not really a hidden feature because it's right there, but so many people just go into Korea and say, "Oh, he's high rated. He's a better player." But that might not be the case. Ibon is 6'1" and 84 pace, might not have the same ability. Actually, does not have the same ability as a player like Abdul Fattawi, who's 5'10" and 85 pace. He'll appeal much quicker in the game, even though they're kind of the same pacing stats. Obviously, that doesn't height doesn't have the only thing to do with it, but things like that. Pay attention to the height, the player traits, the statistics, or over just the rating. That's kind of the hidden stuff that I want to get into. And also use your scouts for free agents. As you don't have to scout about, go into free agents, look for free agents, and find players that are in lesser known leagues. Sorry, instead of just go searching the Premier League, La Liga, like I've done here to show you guys. Go, for example, in the Norwegian league, find yourself a talent like Nipan, the next Nipan, because he's obviously well known right now in the FIFA community and actually in the football community if you go in depth. That's feature number 3. And let's go into the 2 final features to show you guys. Hidden feature number 4 is actually right here in the office tab. You go to, or where is it actually? What? Where is the board objectives? Am I like dumb or something? Have they removed the board of objectives or am I just not seeing things correctly? It has to be in the all objectives. It wasn't there, I swear. Well, there you go. The objectives. Manager objectives are this year more dynamic and they change based on your team's performance and the mid-season review. So if I do bad mid-season, they will change next season. If I don't qualify for the Europa League and I finish like 13th, the next board objective will probably be finishing the Europa League place or Conference League place instead of the Champions League, win the cup, win the cup, win the cup. So that's probably why. I've not put the settings on this save. Go watch my last video on the realistic career mode save, so you can see how this will impact you more realistically. And what I want to talk to you guys about is this doesn't say anywhere, but if you focus on objectives that more align with your squad's strength to avoid losing your job, then that will help you obviously not lose your job so you can stay in that job and rebuild next season. What I mean by that is, for example, if you have an objective to grow a youth academy player 20 ratings in like and play him a lot of the time, you could just not do that objective even though it's critical and instead win a cup, or if you finish battle in the league, win one of these domestic or international competitions, and that can offset a poor league performance. But you have to find a good balance of youth development and financial objectives, as well as the continental and domestic success to help retain your job, even though you've had a bad league season. So that's kind of a tip. Keep the confidence rating up by completing some of the objectives, but you don't have to complete all of them. That's just a myth some people think. That's why this is kind of a hidden feature. But now, let's head straight into the last feature, which is hidden feature number 5. Interactive matchday experience. What I mean by that is you don't just have to keep the same tactics, same squad every game just because it's the best players or the best tactics that you've set up before. If you're losing 2-0 in a game, it's half time. Go into half time, give yourself an imaginary team, talk to the players to boost your morale playing the game so you don't get so angry because you're losing 2-0. Calm down during half time. Give your squad a team talk. I know this might sound a bit goofy, but it actually works. Gets your match experience more immersive. And if you're losing, for example, 2-0, you can go into your tactics, edit them, and actually put it on more attacking. For example, a high line, aggressive line. You counter attack because that gets you further up the pitch, change the formation to more attacking, counter the opposition's strength, and try to get a comeback. That won't always work. You can also change the player role to make players more attacking, less defensive. For example, if I changed Isco's, he was on playmaker. If I changed him to shadow striker and Hoyle into a poacher, that would give us more attacking threat. Both of these to inside forward, everyone get forward. Then that could help you win the game. That's my tips. That was 5 features. So this is a new custom tactics manual. So this will help you achieve this immersive match experience, which I like that you have added. But obviously, you still choose what you want to do. So, wait, did I actually just change tactics now? Because this is the career mode. Actually, I want to just change that back for you guys before I hold on, because that's not how I want. That's not how I want to start the game. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. And those were the 5 features I wanted to tell you guys. 5 hidden features actually to change the way you play FC25 career mode. Try them out and let me know down below in the comments which one surprised you the most and which one you will try out. And also subscribe for more FC25 tips and tutorials as well as fixing videos. You can check out a playlist on my channel that has all the fixing challenges I've done in FC25 and FC24 in order. So I hope you guys enjoy your time while you watch this video and go try this out for yourself.